Oh, I got to hit a button. There we go.
All right. So this is Greg Thompson with Accelerate ActionCOACH Business Coaching. And today we're talking to Mark Bonnell with Pole Position Raceway, Moines. Mark, good morning, and thanks for giving us some time.
Good morning to you.
So how are things out at Pole Position Raceway over the 4th of July week?
We had a great weekend. We're indoors, so we're always open, which is a big plus here in the Midwest. If we get rain or hot or, whatever it is, we're ready for it. So it was a good one.
All right. So let's start out by just telling people what Pole Position Raceway is all about, what you do, who comes to see you, what all you got going on out there.
Pole Position Raceway, we're a corporate entertainment center, and we're just a general indoor karting center. We also have the world's best virtual reality, which is called Omni VR. We have a large arcade. We do birthday parties, bachelor parties, team building exercises, regular straight up league races, money races, or just fun. You come in and we supply everything you need. So you just show up with your money and have a good time.
Sounds pretty turnkey, no brainer kind of thing.
Yeah, we'd like to be that. We're right next to Sky Zone, so in the climbing wall down the street, so you can do about 3 or 4 things right here in our area. Makes a good family day. You can spend the whole day out here in our neighborhood.
Okay. How long has Pole Position Raceway been up and going?
We started here at this location in 2013. We opened in early 2014. I previously owned a place in 2001 through 2005 here in Des Moines called Sprockets. So it was a gas kart center. Our karts are electric here, so the advantage of that is they're quieter, they're quicker. Weight doesn't make as much of a difference, and but we've been in the business now. We're in our 9th year.
Congratulations! Good job. Who would you say is your target market? So you mentioned so commercial businesses like to come out for team building. You also mentioned individuals. So basically anybody and everybody is your target market.
You'd be 48 inches tall and 6 years old. We do have arcade games for down to like 2-year-olds, and we've actually done birthday parties for 100-year-olds here. So it's a wide customer base, and pretty much everybody loves go-karts. You can't say they're not fun. No matter where you do it, how you do it, it's always a fun time being an inch off the ground and feeling like you're going super, super fast.
How fast do your karts go, just for question?
Our karts go up to 45 miles an hour. They're quickest allowed, or the fastest allowed by law. But they're the class that they're in for indoor karting. So yeah, this concept really kicked off in Europe, and I was over there, several years ago, and then saw it, and then went to one in Tampa, Florida, which was the second one in the United States, indoor style, back in '99. And then I came home, and on my way home, I was drawing out stuff on a napkin, and 6 months later, we had an open karting center, the 3rd one in the United States, European style indoor karting center right here in the United States. So we've been at it a little bit, and I still go to Europe, try to go once a year, visit 30, 40 karting centers, get the best ideas from Europe, best ideas from Australia, wherever it is. China has some really neat concepts, and we try to bring them here to the Des Moines market.
Well, that's exciting. So we all know 2020 was a year we all want to forget pretty much. Tell everybody about how 2020 affected you and how you have made changes to your business since 2020, and things maybe you learned or things that you had to improvise or make happen because of the pandemic.
Honestly, other than closing down for 3 months and the financial recovery from that, it was really a good experience for us, because we had to take a good hard look at how we operated business, made some changes, obviously, as far as routines and cleanliness and cleaning and sanitation. I actually, with 3 other guys, we started, invented, developed a thing called Santa Box helmet sanitizer. So our helmets get sanitized with UV lighting, and we sold those all over the world. Formula One bought them from us, IndyCar bought them from us, but it made us look at here locally what we do. We've shifted to more of an online reservation program that we didn't really push or have in place. Now we do about 30% of our business is online. They sign up online, they come in, there's very little human contact until they get to the racetrack for their briefing. Customers seem to like that, having that option. And we still offer, old school walk-in, arrive and drive races. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We've developed a balaclava program we work with the state on. So if you're using our helmets, they're not only sanitized between uses, and then sanitized again at the beginning and the end of every day, and that shift change. But you have your own balaclava that is yours. You take it with you when you leave. You sanitize it yourself, and you bring it back and use it again. So it ultimately made the cost for the customer a little less, means they didn't have to buy or rent a balaclava helmet every time. Now they just buy the balaclava. And as far as the facility goes, we stepped up our sanitization, just like everyone else. And, there's a little bit more cost involved in it, but overall we like it better. The facility tends to stay cleaner. People like it more, and we like it.
So hindsight, you probably are saying that you probably have actually some parts of the business have actually improved because of the pandemic, maybe, huh?
Well, overall, our operation side has improved. Cost-wise, it has incurred a good additional amount of cost, about 12%. Our cost has increased due to sanitation and supplies, and we go through a lot of things we never really went through before, including Lysol type products, sanitization products that we get from Hilliard of Des Moines here. Seems like their truck's dropping stuff off every week, and but other than that, yeah, I think overall it was a plus.
Okay. I know a lot of businesses are challenged with recruiting help, hiring help, bringing help on, and keeping help. How is that battle going for you guys at Pole Position Raceway?
We're in the same situation most everybody is. Good help's hard to find. We pay more than we ever have. Our payroll is up about 20% over last year, and that's been a bit of a challenge also. But on the flip side of that is we seem to get a little bit better crop of employees. We have a little bit older employees than we typically do have. We still have our high school part-time people that we love and are the soul of our business, but we've also increased the pay across the board to points where we're employing people in their mid-20s. I've got some managers that are looking at this as a career instead of just a fun summer job. So it has made our customer service experience better. Our reviews are almost always excellent, and they certainly are a lot better than they were back when we were running the business with myself, a couple of other managers, and typically high school fill-ins. So it has made a difference in our business.
Okay. How many people do you employ out there? How many members of your team?
We have 25 on our payroll right now. 6 full-time people. And then I have a couple people that work Friday, Saturday, Sundays. I pay them a full week, and they work 3 days a week. And so, we have about 9 total full-time people. Then everybody else is part-time. In the summer, my summer staff, especially the ones that are going off to college next year, I try to give them full-time hours as much as I can during the summer breaks, so they can save up some money for school and for their future.
Okay, very good. So there's a saying out there that smart people learn from their mistakes, wise people learn from other people's mistakes. So is there something that you could share that maybe you could save another small business owner, entrepreneur from making a mistake, something that you learned from and that you could pass along as words of wisdom?
I actually do consulting for 17 different karting centers around the country, and a couple in Europe, one in New Zealand, one in Puerto Rico and Australia. And the thing that I learned the most is to make sure your prices meet your value. So you want to start, if you're offering a premium experience, you need to have a premium price. We're not a cheap entertainment, and we don't present ourselves that way. And if you're offering a premium experience, it needs to be a premium price so people appreciate it. Frankly, people that want a $5 go-kart ride, that's not what we offer nor what we want. And if you want to increase your you're worth, you make that experience what it is. You charge appropriately for it, for the market, and your customers will follow you, and they will thank you for providing more of a premium experience than kind of weeding out some of the lower priced options.
All right. Great words of wisdom. Good thoughts. Thank you. So let's tell everybody how they can do business with you. How can they get in touch with you? How can they book a time out there? How can they book their company outings? Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Well, the good thing about what we do here is if you think about coming out here, we're open. We're open 365 days a year. Now we do have limited hours on some holidays, but we're easy to find. We're right here in Grimes, just off Highway 141, which is now becoming kind of the hub for the West Side for entertainment. You can also go to polepositionraceway.com, and there's a link that's book it now right on the top right of the page. You can book your races or your VR time there. And our VR is only open on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that's only because we can't staff it properly, just because of the shortage for employees. You can also call us anytime. You can't make reservations over the phone, but we can help you get some things set up. As far as corporate events go, we do prefer to book those over the phone. You can submit your requests online, and then one of our event coordinators will get back with you and book the event. So basically, you can walk in, you can call, you can go online and book your races online. So we try to make it as easy as possible, give you as many options as you need or want.
So good job by you. So anything else you would like people to know about what you guys got going on out there? Any other words of wisdom or thoughts or anything you'd like to pass along to the people?
One of the things that people don't expect or realize that we do is accessibility. We have a hand control cart. We have the ability, being our carts are electric, we can control them remotely. You're totally in control of the cart when you're in it, up to the maximum speed, or we can shut the carts off remotely. So we deal with all kinds of special needs. You name it. We've had blind racers, legally blind racers. We've had deaf people that sometimes don't get to drive. We've had people with all sorts of special needs and requirements, and physically even. And typically we're able to meet those. We've even had some situations where, we've given some people a ride, and things along that line. But typically we can get most anybody out there to drive. Now it may be at a speed that is safe for them and they're comfortable with. So, down to 4 or 5 miles an hour, and we can have our staff watch them and make sure they stay safe. And we have some of our racers that come in have earned their way, worked their way, let's say up to full speed racing, who never thought they'd ever get to drive anything. So it is a good experience for that. And like I said, we're always here. So you think after you eat that Thanksgiving dinner and everybody starts to get a little growly and what we do, we're here for you. We open at 4, we're here 4 to 9 on major holidays like that. So we're here. Accessibility and availability.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So Mark, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to share what we do. And like I said, companies come in anytime. We've got a team building exercise going on right now with a company. So
all right.
Thanks again.
All right. Greg Thompson, Accelerate ActionCOACH business coach. Been talking to Mark Bonnell from Pole Position Raceway, Des Moines. Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you.